Okay, time is up. Let's go to task B, or group discussion. You are given 10 minutes. Anyone can begin.
Personally, I feel that visiting a car assembly plant will be brings the most benefit for the students. This is because in order to make a complete car, it's a very complex process. It's a very complicated process. Every step must be accurate. Every parts of the car need to be checked more than twice in order to produce a safe car for the people. So the process must be precise, and they need to be checked very carefully. So that as a science students, we know that science will need to be very precise, be careful on what you are doing, the research. Like when we're doing the chemical project, we need to know which chemical will be dangerous for us. We need to be very careful. So it's very important for us to visit the car assembly plant. And also now government has launched one of the plan that we need to improve our sector of the automotive, which is the car, so that there will be new technology be implemented, so that it will contribute more to our country and to export in order to bring our economy back to increase our economy. And also when we visit the car assembly plant, we will know that where the parts of the car located, the location of those electronic chip. So when we drive in the future, let's say in case any accidents or problem that we were facing, like the car suddenly broken down, so that we will know what is the problem, it can be solved at the moment. So I think it's very important for science students to visit this car assembly plant to expose their knowledge. So what do you all think?
I partially agree with what candidate he said. I think that we should visit a soft drink factory because we know that although we know we may know what is the content of the soft drink, the problem is we don't know how the soft drink is made, because soft drink can be said as part of our life. Alright, because children love soft drink, right? So it is an opportunity for them to visit a soft drink factory to show how the soft drink is produced step-by-step process. For example, in Taiping, right, there's a factory, pop factory, right? So from there we can see how the pop is made, right? So what do you think?
I do not agree with candidate A and candidate B, because I think that visiting an electronic chips manufacturing factories would be of most benefits for the students to visit, because the society is become more and more modern, and a lot of people depends a lot on electronic gadgets like smartphones, laptops and tablets. Almost all the people nowadays, they have a smartphone and a laptop. And the children nowadays and the kids, they cannot live without electronic gadgets. The kids nowadays, you can see in the restaurant, the kids are holding a smartphone while eating. So the electronic gadgets are becoming more and more important. And all the electronic gadgets that we have in Malaysia are imported from foreign countries. And every year, our government need to spend a lot of money to import all these electronic gadgets. Because in Malaysia, the electronic field is still not fully developed. So we need to create more trips to electronic chips manufacturing factories, so that to gain the students' interest in this field so that they can choose to continue their study in this field. Because in the future, there will be a high demand for professions in this field because the society is becoming more and more dependent on this field. So this will increase the chance of the students of getting a high-paid job. So,
I do not agree with candidate C because nowadays the electronic chips manufacturing factory is getting more advanced. Although and more people are willing to study the electronic engineering to further their study in Malaysia or overseas. So I think it's not so important. The cost is too mainstream, too many people to persuade it. So I think that a car assembly plant would be of most benefit for the students to visit, because as a member of the science society, it's important to know more about the car. In Malaysia, most people own a car, at least a car, but do they know their car well? So we are using the car as a transport in daily life. It's important for us to know more about the car, where how the car is made, and what is the function of each part of the car, and also to know the importance of the location of the part of the car, where to put the part, where to put the engine, all that.
I don't agree with what candidate C said, and I think for information, most of the electronic gadgets, electronic chips are actually made for Malaysia and then exported to other countries for them to make a complete gadgets. And Malaysia is actually trying to make something complete rather than make the electronic chips, because in order to make a complete gadgets like car is more will bring more benefits to the country rather than just make electronic chips, because all these electronics are very cheap, and when they export to other countries, also the prices are not higher compared to the car that we export. So I think that visiting the car assembly plant will bring a lot of advantages for students. Like now most of the teenagers, they actually lack of the knowledge of about car. Like when there's face any problem, they do not know how to handle it. They do not know how where's the problem comes from, and it's very important that we should know that the parts of the cars.
Yeah, I agree with what candidate B and what candidate D said, because everyone drives a car, right? So you are driving, you are driving, you are also driving. So, for example, your car is out of order. You don't know which part, but after you visit these factories, right, the student might know. For example, the water, right, in the water tank has boiled. So if they don't visit the factory, they might not be able to know what to do with this, to deal with this problem. So after visiting this, we should know, okay, we should add water at which part, right? So it's better, it's most benefits for the student to visit a car assembly plant. So what do you think, candidate C?
I still think that visiting an electronic chips manufacturing factories is the most benefit for the students to visit. Okay, just now you all said that visiting a car assembly plant is important, but do you all know that actually Proton cars is the topmost sold cars in Malaysia, then followed by Perdua and Toyota, I think. So, and besides that, some Toyota cars have been exported to certain countries like Thailand and Indonesia. Then how about our products in electronic field? I think we still not yet exported anything to other countries. And most of the products we are imported from China. Like, for example, the Apple phones, we import it from US, and like nowadays most of the people use it. The Samsung smartphone is imported from Korea. So we need to improve our knowledge in electronic field so that we can also produce our own products, and we can also export our products to other countries and to gain the income, because this field will become more and more important in the future.
I do not agree with Kayet. As you said just now, the proton is the most popular.
Yes,
So
in Malaysia it is. In Malaysia it is.
I don't think so.
Yes, it is.
But
No, you know why it's popular in Malaysia? Because the prices of other imported cars are very high, and our own typical machine cannot afford it.
Yeah, I know.
I think it's time to come to a conclusion. I believe that a car assembly plant brought most benefit to the students. So what do you think?
Yes, I agree with you.
Yes, I agree with you.
I agree with you.